but I would like more information on the possibility of being able to provide computers to residents of District D, because the digital divide in my community is a serious concern of mine. In fact, I did sponsor a computer lab in Wesley Square, but I would like this to be expanded, certainly. And I did have a meeting on yesterday with Director Stepetch, and due to the unknown ways that coronavirus will impact our city and education in August, I want my families to have the technological access they need in order to receive their education in a virtual capacity. So I wanted to get more information on the possibility of that. Thank you, Mayor.
Thank you very much. Anyone else on item 11? Councilmember.
Yes.
Councilmember Cisneros on item 11.
Yes. Okay. Thank you. This agenda item will equip 550 families living in District H with desktop computer systems. My goal in initiating this was to improve digital access for residents in my neighborhoods. I am paying for it with $100,000 of my council district service budget. So, Councilmember Chavez, you can do it too. It's a great opportunity, and I hope others will follow suit. District H is a district with more than its fair share of underserved, under-resourced communities, made up of approximately 76% Hispanic and approximately 13% Black residents. This is an historic moment in history across our city and across our nation. As outraged as we are about the inhumane, brutal murder of George Floyd, this moment goes beyond the relationships with law enforcement and much of the discussion we had earlier this morning. It's much broader and more comprehensive than that. There are many consequences of institutional racism. Just one consequence is the digital divide and barriers to owning the tools of technology. There continues to be a need, an urgent need in these unprecedented times to equip families living in poverty with the digital tools and access they need. I want to thank Comp-U-Dopt for refurbishing these computers. I want to thank the Mayor's Office of Education for facilitating this whole thing. And I want to thank photographer Charles Holt, whose image we're using on the wallpaper that says "Be Someone," that will be on every computer. The applicants for this computer distribution can register on the Comp-U-Dopt website. Once entered, families become part of a lottery pool to receive a computer, and the randomized drawing of names will occur on Monday, June 15th. So if you live in District H, follow that thread now and sign up. You must be a resident of District H. You must have children in the household who are currently enrolled in K-12 schooling, and you must already not have a working keyboard-enabled device in your home. The computers will be distributed using a drive-through model at the Comp-U-Dopt location at 1602 Airline Drive, and it's the model that Comp-U-Dopt has used to help distribute almost 5,000 computers to families across the city in the past 2 months. Families who are not residents of District H can still enter and be part of their ongoing computer lottery program. This particular program, since it's funded with District H Council service funds, it will be limited just to District H. But there are other opportunities, and perhaps other council members will do the same thing. Thank you, Mayor.
Thank you very much, Councilmember Alcorn.
Thank you, Mayor, and congratulations, Councilmember Cisneros. Last Thursday, Councilmember Ed Pollard and I had the great opportunity to participate in a Comp-U-Dopt event in Southwest Houston, and it was really my first introduction to this group, and it was just so much fun to see the kids and the families that were driving up, and we loaded those computers, those repurposed computers, into their back seat. They were so excited. So this is a great cause and goes right along with all your attention and all your hard work on education, Councilmember Cisneros. So thank you for moving this forward.
Councilmember Davis.
Thank you, Mayor, and congratulations to Councilwoman Cisneros. Thank you for advocating for your families and your children in that area. Chairing the sub education committee, this speaks to what the council district service budget was about when I initiated years ago with Councilmember Bradford. Being on the ground in the community, making sure that you can be the conduit to what your constituents need. And I applaud you so much for what you've been doing this time of need as it relates to education, which saying again, is the foundation of a productive person in our society. And so again, kudos to you. Thank you so much for all that you've done, including working with the TXRX. So thank you now.
Councilmember Kubash.
I would like to applaud Councilmember Cisneros in her efforts. And I would like to say, if I had a council member budget, as the district council members do, Mayor, I would be happy to do it for every one of the districts. I'm really impressed with this. You've been on council now for 5 years, Councilmember Cisneros, and this is by far the best speech you have ever made at City Council. And it was emotional. It was good. It moved me. And I believe that this is what, as Councilmember Davis said, this is why he pushed this years ago. I remember Bradford, and he came to me and asked me if I would join in on a district council member service budget, and I said yes. I think that some of the council members wanted not $1 million, but they wanted $10 million.
Yeah, I did.
And Councilmember Bradford said it'll never pass. Let's go with just $1 million. So anyway, I applaud you for it. And Mayor, that brings up another subject, and that is all the computers that the city of Houston has that we turn over, and when we replace them, I'm wondering, where do they? I should know where they go, but this is a great avenue to have them refurbished and put in the hands of young people who don't have a computer. I'd be liking to hear if that's possible.
Let me follow up with Lisa Kent. Because I don't quite know, but I'll follow up with Lisa to find out where they go. And then I think you bring up a good point, Councilmember Coolidge, because it might be helpful if you talk with your council members, the district council members. They may be willing to share some of what they have already receiving with those who are at large, so that everybody can have a take in what is being presented. So let me see whether or not there's an appetite on behalf of the district council members to share their love with some of you. Okay, I think I'm getting unanimous consent, and so we
excited. So excited.
We all work better when we work together. So,
amen, Mayor. Amen.
Councilmember Plummer.
Yes, huge congratulations to Councilmember Cisneros. This is just so amazing. And I watched Councilmember Pollard and Alcorn passing out those computers, and I was literally sitting on my couch wishing I could be with you guys, because I know that was so rewarding for you. And I've been very worried with 3 kids at home doing homework. I know how important it is and how lucky they are to have computers. Mayor, I know that we are these CARES dollars are dwindling very quickly, but because they're able to be deployed or reallocated in different ways, is there an opportunity for us to use the money for computers for our young people, only because the only reason they're home is because of COVID? Is that something that's even a possibility?
That is almost an impossibility, as you said.
Yeah.
Those CARES dollars are going very quickly.
Yeah, no, I know. I just wanted to ask. But anyway, the program's amazing. Congratulations, Councilmember Cisneros, for what you've done. Those kids are so lucky that you've been advocating for them, and so just work well done. Well done.
Thank you, Councilman Evans Shaban.
Thank you, Mayor, and thank you, Councilmember Cisneros, for leading that in your district. And I am going to, try to put my money where my mouth is as well, because this is really, really important. And I've actually solicited some Greek others to try to see if we could get this initiative carried out in the district. And so I commend you, and I thank you so very much for your leadership on that. Thank you.
Thank you. Have we already voted on this? Did we vote on it?
No.
No. Okay. Any other discussion? In favor? Opposed? Granted on item 11.